sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. Throwing is Jackson. Open man right side is Smith-Schuster, complete. So the completion good for just 3. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. The offense on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This will be 3rd and forever. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Mike Edwards picks it off. A seismic shift in momentum here in the 4th quarter. That's the break that the defense needed.
And you know as well as I do, people are going to question the play call in that situation. Sometimes you have to question the execution, not necessarily the call. And in this case, those defenders found a way to give their team a chance.
Just what you want on a 1st down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2. Off the play fake. Newell. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Backed up here. Tough spot. Needing 11 yards to pick up the 1st. Off-play action. Newell. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Well, I think we were both wondering if we were going to see them try and push it deep downfield, facing a 1-possession deficit late, and they certainly didn't disappoint. They gave it an effort.
And this one is no good. He missed it. And this will stay at a 7-point game.
Well, Brandon, anything beyond 50, you start rolling the dice a bit. And once you get up around 57, 58 yards, the chances of making it go down dramatically. And sure enough, this one winds up no good.
They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. I'm sure that's going to be the formula. Just keep the ball on the ground. Keep that clock moving.
And when you have the lead this late in the game, above all, stay in bounds. Yes, take care of the football. Yes, gain yardage, but stay in bounds and let that clock tick.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. They go play action now. Jackson. That's complete to Disley, the tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45. Well, a clear running situation. Try to take time off the clock. You ran the previous play, set that play action up nicely.
Boy, did they ever, because they had shown the ability to run the football. So now you lose your keys as a defense. You dive for the running play, and they hit them over the top.
Now a man who's been busy this afternoon, it's Williams. And he's got the 1st down yardage before he's brought down at the 42.
Well, it is our business to analyze what we saw out there. And on that play, I saw a defense staying in base, not taking a chance, not blitzing in a situation where they absolutely need the football back. That's either a case of overthinking it or not thinking it through.
If you do blitz, do you have to be careful about where you're coming from, or are you just coming from all angles?
You have to be careful about where you're coming from, obviously. But at this stage, you have to take a few chances as well.
I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely. You want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
That catch puts him right at 100 yards receiving now, and it also gives him a 1st down. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful you're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
Jackson's throw caught here by Dulcich. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah.
And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Javonte Williams with his third touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Jets are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this fourth quarter lead. Elliott good with a PAT. And the lead now up to 14. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Fields this way up at the 17.
The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And here comes throw number 1 for the backup QB. Going deep for Diggs. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Give it big credit for his coverage right there, because when he saw the route break deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
Throwing again, Mills on 2nd and 10. He's going to try and go deep again. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts. That's going to leave them with just one. Here in this fourth quarter. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. And with that, they're down to 1 remaining here in this second half. An incomplete pass on 2nd down. It muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10. Here's Mills. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. That's caught by his tight end, Gerald Everett. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line. So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. And they'll throw again. Here's Mills. They'll find Everett there, complete. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line. 1st down, Mills. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28. Looking to throw is Mills. Working the middle here. That's complete to Everett, the tight end. And that's going to be another 1st down as the tackle made at the Jets 16. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And this is intercepted. And that should do it. Picked up by Jamal Adams. And the Jets are going to take over here on the INT at their own 5-yard line. And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. Now carry number 20 of the game. Here's Williams. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at second down. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
They'll try and run down some clock with Williams. And forget that 100-yard rushing game, at least for the moment, as he'll lose yardage here and fall back under the century mark for the game. Charles, why didn't they just take the knee there?
You're asking the question that I'm asking as well, because we've seen a lot of football where coaches decide maybe they get a little greedy. I don't know if they're doing it for stats or for what reason. We've seen it happen in college, and we have it in the NFL. The miracle of the Meadowlands. All they had to do was take a knee and the game was over. The Giants ran it one more time. Ball popped free. Philadelphia picks it up and wins the game.
What year was that?
1978. I think it was in November.
Here's the Jets punter now, as he'll come on to kick this one away. Averaging over 50 yards a punt so far as this one's away. Officially, that'll be marked down as just a 28-yard punt. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before we hit triple zeros. One last shot from Mills. One last shot at the end zone. And that will be incomplete. They were going for a consolation TD, but it was not to be. And time is run out now on this game. So it's a victory here for the New York Jets. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think